Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June, and first of all, wishing you a very great, happy 2023. So, entering into the first week of 2023, I do not know about what you are focusing on, but actually, I took some time out of this week to actually plan my ideal goals for 2023, in which area I actually want to further improve. So, that's the reason why I want to do this video to motivate some of you guys who actually haven't planned your 2023 yet to use the tools and resources that I'm using. And I'm just going to share with you guys my goal worksheet as well so that you guys can use the template and fill in the blanks, okay? So if let's say you want to know more about these goal settings, so remember to stay tuned to the end. Welcome back. So if let's say you have not joined my free Facebook group, feel free to join at www.amazingstory.co. I know some of you guys will be like, oh, June, not another cliche video about goal setting and everything, right? But you know what? I actually went to Canva and created these 4 circles for you guys just to a little bit to motivate you to also try to bribe you to set the goals together with me in 2023. So the reasons that I want to do so is that I felt like in 2022, I wasn't really performing up to my expectation, to be honest. Although I actually wrote out some events, but I felt like I was a little bit of slacking. So that's where I realized maybe it's because I didn't set some very ambitious goals, and that's where I think I'm not performing up to my expectation. So that's the reason why in 2023, I want to make some change. So before we go into the goal setting things, okay, do you guys know that actually in every thoughts that we have, right? When every thoughts will actually affect every of our feelings. That's why I prepared this graph for you guys, right? Your thoughts is going to affect how you feel. And how you feel is going to affect whether you are going to perform a certain actions. And the actions are the one that is going to leading to results that you want. So if let's say at the moment, you're not really you're not happy with the current results that you're having. So your current results is actually a fruit of your past actions. Your past actions is a fruit of your past feelings and past thoughts. So if let's say you want to change the results right now, right, for the next 3 months, it's very simple. Just change your thoughts, right? Which will affect your feelings and which will affect your actions. So that's the reason of our goal setting. So in year 2, 2022, I felt like I wasn't performing up to par because I didn't really set a very ambitious goal. I was like literally living in the moment. There is nothing wrong or right, but I can also set ambitious goal and also living at the moment, right? So that's the reason why for this year, I actually spent the first week of my for the first week of January to set up a few different goals that is related to my personal, my health, as well as to my career and business as well. So I want to share this with you guys that if let's say some of you got any one of you guys want this shit, feel free to comment hashtag 2023 down below, hashtag 2023 down below, and I'm just going to send this sheet that I prepared for you guys. All right, so I prepared this sheet for you guys. Basically, I felt like in any of our life can be separated into a few different areas which are very crucial. All right, so the first one is actually personal, like yourself. Like, are you really happy with yourself? What about your mental, your happiness? All right, what about your motivation? So what is your 2022 goal? Right? So it is more about mental health, like how you perceive yourself, right? And then second area, I will talk about health, because basically, if you don't have a good health, you can't really perform well in your business or in your career. So everything should start from you first. So that's the reason why I arranged personal and health as top one. And third will follow by career, business, and family. So if let's say you are working for someone else, what about your career goal? So what kind of career progressions, or what are the things that you want to achieve in your career? And if let's say you're having business, what kind of business goals that you're having for 2023? All right. So family and relationship as well. All right, relationship talks about whether your personal relationship or friendship, right? Family, how often you actually spend time with family as well. And last one with learning. So I actually felt like in our life it can be separated into a few different areas, and these are a very, very crucial area. So when I prepared this sheet, right, I was like, okay, first of all, you have to know where you're at. Okay, you want to set the goals, all right? Just fill in the blanks of what's your goals. Maybe for personal level, you want to be able to achieve a better mental health. For myself, I want to be able to meditate every single day. So that's one of my goal, because I felt like maybe sometimes I'm too rushed. So that's where meditate can help me to slow down and kind of like putting my words and my thoughts together. All right. And the second goal is actually continue journaling. So in the past, in 2022, I do not journal every other day, but more on like I do something like weekly journaling or like bi-weekly journaling. I felt like it's not consistent and the frequency is too low. That's where I set that as a second goal as well, because I felt like journaling helped me to it serves as an accountability for me to know where I'm at every single week. Okay, so that's my personal. So what about you? So that's where when you set a 2023 goal, once you set that, you also need to know where you're at right now. You need to know what is missing. So for me in the past, I didn't do the journaling very frequently, is because I did not block a time with myself. So as of now, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do like journaling every Saturday just to review my week. So how am I doing for the past week? Okay, what did I did right that I must congratulate myself and celebrate with myself, and what did I do wrong that which I should actually be a better person the next day. So whenever you do these goal settings, it's really nothing about you competing yourself with any other person next to you. I don't know, your friends. It's really not about that. It's about you holding yourself accountable and become a better person each and every day. Okay, so that's a self-reminder as well, not to compare yourself with other people. And the second thing is health, right? Fitness. I would say that fitness and health. So for me, my health, one thing that I want to focus is that, because just recently, like super recently, I think it's about 2 to 3 months ago, I was diagnosed with hyperthyroid. So I was like not shocked, because my family has been having this issue in my family. It's like part of our gene. So that's where I want to be able to make it as a top priority, that although it's not affecting my life, but yeah, I would love to become much healthier again. So essentially it comes down to my lifestyle and the food that I eat. So that's why I also put it in one of the priority. All right. And the third one is all about career and business. All right. So what do you want to achieve in your career? What do you want to achieve? What kind of milestone that you're looking for in your business this year? So for me, in our amazing academy, I actually set an internal KPI for myself that in this year, I'm going to host 5 workshops and events. So in 2022, it's not too bad as well. I actually managed to host 2 workshops, from one in September and one in December, just before my Korea trip, like end of the year. I was like super proud of myself, because at the time that I was like hosting the workshop, I was like, I got COVID. It was super hard, and I'm so grateful to my students, because despite my COVID, it's not like super serious, but it was really mild. I actually got recovered like in 3 days time. Yeah, so it's not super serious for me, but the constant coughing was really, really hard on me, especially when I need to deliver the workshop for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. I was super grateful with my students, able to stand with having the patience with me when I have the tendency that I want to cough, right? So that was me in 2022. So that's why in 2023, I want to host minimum 5 different workshops and 5 different events, right? Targeting and helping my clients, my students at different areas that they are stuck with. So if let's say there are certain things that you wish to learn from me in 2023, so welcome to submit your ideas to me, or just comment down below. I'm more than happy to actually check on that. Is that a topic that I felt like I can teach? Okay, so after that will be family. Like, when was the last time that you went to your hometown and meet your family, right? Speak to your mom and dad, right? What's the frequency, right? And relationship, right? And the last one with learning. What are the things that you want to focus in learning in 2023? So write them down. Okay, the thing about goal setting is this. You know what? When we are trying to set the goals, it is feeling like, oh, I don't want to set a too ambitious goal that, in the end I disappoint myself. But then at the same time, if let's say you're setting the goals that are too comfortable, it doesn't excite you. So that's the reason why I want to remind you, setting goals right now is better than not setting at all. Because if let's say you do not set your goals right now, what end up will be you let the circumstances around you to bring you to whoever you are. But when you are setting the direction right now, you are very clear of where you want to go, where is your destination, where do you want to reach, right? And because it is so clear for you, you know what kind of actions that you need to take. Instead of not setting any direction at all, because you felt like you're going to overwhelm yourself, you felt very uncomfortable, and in the end, you let the circumstances to bring you around. So that's the reasons that we are setting the goals. And not only setting the goals is just more like a overall, a general idea, but also pen down the action plan. So this is what I did. So firstly, I will do like a yearly goal setting, and I try to be as ambitious as at the same time I'm not trying to think too big that I will end up disappoint myself. All right, I set some ambitious goals that I know I'm able to achieve. At the same time, I muck up a little bit to give myself some push. That's what I did. And then after that, after I have a yearly plan, that's where I separate my yearly plan into quarter plan. Right? Quarter plan means there is 4 quarters in a year. So the first quarter will be January, February, and March. Right? So I will then plan in Q1 what are the activities that I need to do in order to make sure that I'm able to fulfill the yearly plan. That's what I did. Okay? So after I have finished filling up the quarter plan, that's where quarter will consist of 3 months. That's where I'll fill in the blanks for the monthly plan. Right? For the monthly plan, I will then push it forward to the weekly plan and daily plan. So that's how it works. So that's why don't overwhelm yourself. You know what? Because this exercise is to actually help you to pen down your thoughts. So a lot of us, we actually think on brain, but you know what? If you do not think on paper, things are not going to crystallize. So the first ever thing is to actually think on paper, fill in the blanks. So if let's say you want to have this shit, I'm more than happy to share this with you. Feel free to comment hashtag goal, GOAL, hashtag GOAL, or hashtag 2023 down below. I'm more than happy to share this with you. So other than listing down your current goals, the second thing I felt it is very, very useful for me in 2022. It was creating a vision board. All right, this vision board I'm just showing you guys, just for you guys to imagine, okay? So what is a vision board? So when you are penning down your thoughts, it is very difficult for you to review things in 1 minute very quickly every single day, right? Because the ultimate things about goal setting is that after that, every single day you need to review it. All right, to make sure that you are really clear about what's your goal for the year, for the quarter, for the month, and for the day. That's where you are able to take every single steps each day, one step at a time each day in order to achieve your goal, right? So I find that second thing that is like a super quick shortcut that can help you to remember your goals is to create a vision board. So if let's say you want to have a happy lifestyle, you can find your role model, right? Who is your role model? What kind of you want to be like him or her? Just put a picture there, okay? Or if let's say you want to improve your frequency going to gym, put a fitness photo here. If let's say it's about a new gadget that you are going to change, a new house, just put over there. If let's say it's about a trip that you want to go, put inside this vision board. Because I realized that this vision board is really helping me in 2022. I actually created a vision board. I print it out in A4 paper. I put it in my office, my house, and occasionally when I actually flip through my diary, I will see that, and it kind of like remind me, hey June, these are the vision that you have for yourself, all right? And then at the end of the year, I remember, I think just last week, after I back from Korea, just last week, I actually went back to my 2022 vision board to see, these are out of like 5 or 6 things. I kind of like achieved 4. That's not too bad. There are 2 or 3 that is missing. That's why I actually added it into my 2023. So that's the reason why for this exercise, I want you guys to actually list down your 2023 goal, and from the goals that you want to set, also list down the action plan. So this sheet doesn't have to be a yearly. So right now you are doing it for yearly, and then after that, what you guys can do is that you can print it out and put it as a quarter 1 goal, as well as or maybe for January. And then after that, create your vision board for 2023. So I hope that this helped you guys a little bit. And remember, it is literally, if let's say you do not think on paper, you don't really remember what your main goal is, that's when you'll let circumstances to bring it around. So the tendency of achieving your goals will be much lesser. So that's the reason why I want to do this episode. Actually, this episode is more for myself as well, so that I want to remind myself to be really staying consistent about it. And yeah, so let's see what is going on for the 2023 for the entire year. And if let's say, because I want to host like at least 5 workshops this year, so if let's say there are certain things that you wish that I can teach in the workshop, feel free to give me some comment down below. I'm more than happy to look into it. And between, just want to wish you guys a very happy new year, for happy 2023, and wish you have a really #amazing year ahead. So I'll see you in the next video then. Take care. Bye.